Why is this game so big?
Campbell, this is a matchup between the number 1 and 2 teams in the NBA power rankings. And with the Grizzlies win tonight, they move up to 3rd in the Western Conference standings. Now, the Warriors have the best record in the NBA, but the Grizzlies are currently the hottest team in the NBA. They're riding that franchise best and league best 9-game win streak. And the last time they actually lost was at Golden State back on December 23rd. Now, a lot of things have changed since then, including losing Dillon Brooks to a left ankle injury that's going to keep him out for about 3 to 5 weeks. Center Steven Adams is questionable to return from health and safety protocols tonight. Now, the Warriors also missing their best defensive player in Draymond Green. He did not make the trip to Memphis rehabbing a calf injury, but they did get a big key piece back to their lineup this weekend with Klay Thompson making a return after missing the last 2.5 seasons, rehabbing back-to-back season-ending injuries. It's one of the best stories in the NBA. We're going to have more on that coming up tonight at 6 in sports. Fans started lining up at the Forum at about 4:30 to get inside for this game. It doesn't tip off until 7 o'clock. That means we've got a big one on tap tonight. Live at FedEx Forum, Cassie Carlson, Action News 5. Joe, let's be honest, most of that excitement is because of Ja Morant. It's highlight after highlight, night after night. And he said in a recent walk-off interview, he doesn't fear anybody in the NBA, no matter who they are, how big they are. He's going to attack them all the same. And the Grizzlies as a whole have really adopted his fearless mentality. Give Desmond Bane, for example, in that Lakers win, there was a point in the second quarter where he exchanged some words with LeBron James, and he responded by scoring 7 straight points and getting a steal. Now, he's been in talks of being the most improved player in the NBA this season. He's 4th in the league in three-pointers made, which is going to make this matchup against Steph Curry, who's the best three-point shooter in the league, very exciting tonight. Now, Ja says no matter who you're talking about on this team, they all play with that underdog mentality and that chip on their shoulder, and they bring it every night.
If it's the energy trash talking, I feel like my teammates know I'm going to be one of those guys to do that on the floor. And, I feel like as of now, I feel like it's us. We bring that to the table, and I feel like it gives us a boost. It gives us a lot of energy. And, I mean, guys don't like it, but we're not going to stop.
That's also how they've gotten to the point they're at right now. A win over the Warriors tonight, and they move to 3rd in the Western Conference. Now, their last loss before this 9-game win streak actually came against the Warriors. They have the best record in the NBA, but the Grizzlies also lead the league in wins over teams above 500. We're going to have much more on Ja Morant and this Grizzlies team, along with Klay Thompson's return to the Warriors coming up in sports. For now, live at FedEx Forum, Cassie Carlson, Action News 5. FedEx Forum is the place to be tonight. This Grizzlies-Warriors matchup brings together two of the hottest teams in the NBA right now. And with the Grizzlies win, the Grizzlies move up to 3rd in the Western Conference and extend their win streak to 10 in a row for a new franchise best. Now, this Grizzlies team also leads the league in rebounds, steals, and blocks. And the most impressive part about this entire thing is that they have been without key pieces in every single win, yet they have found ways to fill in the gaps on the floor. That's a credit to their deep bench and the team chemistry that's been ingrained into this Grizzlies culture. And the scary part is Ja Morant says they haven't reached their ceiling yet.
I feel like, as of late, we've been playing great basketball on both ends of the floor. We just got to continue to keep it going, continue to, play together and, just play hard, no matter who's out there on the floor.
We just have each other's back, every single one of each other's goals is our own. So we just strive for that. We strive for everybody's success.
Now, Memphis and Golden State matchups have been some of the most exciting recently. It started back in the play-in games last season where Memphis held off Golden State to make it to the playoffs. And then this year they have split meetings. One Grizzlies win in overtime, and their last loss actually came against the Warriors on December 23rd. Now, the Warriors will be with Klay Thompson for the first time in a long time in a Grizzlies game. It's one of the best stories in the NBA. After rehabbing for 2.5 years following a torn ACL and torn Achilles, Klay Thompson returned to the floor this weekend. And to put that into perspective, the last time he played a game was right around the time the Grizzlies drafted Ja Morant, more than 900 days, and he looked really good in his first outing. 17 points. He had one really explosive dunk that made him feel very confident and like he was back in prime form, and that his work over the last 2.5 years has really paid off.
I'll never forget. It was, I'm not going to say equivalent to winning a championship, but, man, it was pretty freaking close because there were times in the past where you second guess yourself. You think you're going to be the same player or have the same explosion or whatever you want to, whatever term. And just to be able to go out there and shoot the ball, play defense, compete. I mean, man, it was special.
Now the Warriors will be without Draymond Green tonight. The Grizzlies without Steven Adams, who's still out in health and safety protocols. Tip-off is coming up at 7 o'clock. We're going to have highlights for you tonight at 10. Live at FedEx Forum, Cassie Carlson, Action News 5. The biggest game of the season for the Memphis Grizzlies. Win and move to third in the Western Conference standings and make it a franchise record 10-game win streak. Only problem is the league best Warriors is the opponent who you got, who have shooter Klay Thompson back in the lineup, and he's the one that starts with early buckets as the Warriors start with an early lead. But then Ja starts his takeover, drives the lane and gets to the cup. He's then wide open on the wing and hits a three over Steph Curry. Whose shot is that anyway? Then on the run, catches the lob from Zaire Williams, part of his 15-point first quarter. Ja going to return the favor to the rookie, making his first start as he puts it away. The Grizzlies up 8 at the half. Second half, Warriors come out surging, leave it to a Steph three to give Golden State the lead. But Tyus Jones off the bench hits his floater. The Grizz go back on top. 17 for Stones Jones. Zaire Williams throws down another Ja lob for a career-high 17 points. Close at the end, you dial up 12. Left-handed finger roll, walks into the stands. A game-high 29 points for Morant. The Grizzlies win 10 straight, holding off the league-best Warriors in a 116-108 win. How did the Grizzlies come back to win? Here's acting head coach Darko Rajakovic.
Swag. We lost our swag. That was it. That was it. We for a moment we stopped moving the ball. We didn't have the energy that's characteristic for our team. All I told them is like we gotta get our strength back. No X and no smart plays.
Ja was dancing. I even saw Joe Birch dancing after this one. Grizzlies are third in the West. They're back at home for the Timberwolves Thursday at 7. The Memphis Tigers will go for their fourth straight with a win at UCF tomorrow night, coming off a win over Cincinnati, where star freshman Amani Bates played his first game in a month, missing time for a finger injury and looking the best he's looked all season, playing unselfish basketball and a smooth jumper back, 12 points, 7 rebounds, and 6 assists. He says the difference, he was finally having fun, which hasn't always been the case.
I ain't been having fun for a minute. I ain't gonna lie. I had fun today. I can say that.
What do you mean by that?
Like, just mentally, just overall dealing with, outside noise, people saying stuff about me. It's been dark, but I just stay in the gym, just trust the process.
I think the time off with the injury really helped him not only heal his hand, his finger, but also, like, to see the game differently. It was a lot thrown at him early. And for him to have everything kind of being more slow motion. Now, he's still 17, we know that. But today to come out in the game, today and hadn't played in a while, and have 12, 7, and 6, it shows his talent.
The Tigers tip off in Orlando tomorrow at 6 p.m. And the Georgia Bulldogs are national champions, winning their first title in 41 years in a 33-18 win over Alabama. And congrats to Georgia linebacker and Horn Lake native Nakobe Dean. Dean, a defensive leader for the Bulldogs, 2021 Butkus Award winner, and now a national champion. That's it for sports. We'll be right back.